Zambia. Many Zambians pay attention more than when the president is talking. This shows you that the president has lost relevancy. People are not listening to him. Why? Because people are crying.
Hi guys, it's lilymutamztv, also known as Girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that Z has uploaded a video. Those are leaders, not leaders that are thinking of benefiting through the COVID-19 issue. Why? This is a serious matter. Over 200,000 people have died worldwide. Over 2 million people have the infection. In the UK alone, we've had more than 21,000 deaths. And then you hear of the Zambian government sending a young man, there's a video on my YouTube channel, a young man on a public bus with COVID-19 testing samples. On a public bus. Now here is a president who is chartering a flight to go and collect medicines for the people of Tanzania. You have no excuse as any African leader to tell me there's no money. If Magufuli can demonstrate this, it simply means all the other leaders have surely been chewing our taxes.
I was saying the other day, the president went and posted a hospital that he built. Go to his page and see the so-called hospital. And he was actually writing something good about it. Ask your president, how much was the cost of that hospital? If you don't collapse, then you know that I'm joking. The kind of money that Zambia is making. Hello? If today they are investigating people that stole gold from the mine in Northwest, and that gold is worth 30 million kwacha. 30 million kwacha. Imagine how blessed Zambia is. A country blessed with so many natural resources, but its people are suffering. The president is drinking tea, wearing expensive suits. He doesn't care. He wake up in the morning and he posts things on Facebook and he posts prayer, and people will say, our president loves God, our president loves Jesus, our president is a God-fearing. You are idiots. Don't bring religion to written. These are written. People are crying. People are suffering. People are going through hell. He was not going to speak about Ian until he saw that I was coming to speak it tonight. That's why he went to put the blame on Chitalo, thinking that I will only blame Chitalo. No! The head of the leadership is rotten. That is why everyone is doing what they want. They don't fear you. Imagine, Sata fired Winter Kabimba. Winter that everybody was thinking that this guy is the Jagaban of PF. Everybody was afraid of him. Sata fired him. It doesn't tolerate nonsense. Somebody like Chitalo is still there. He's been investigated by ACC, but he's still there in your cabinet. Dorasilia, Mesgate scandal, we don't know what has happened. Zamtel selling, we don't know what has happened. How many corrupt leaders are you having in your leadership? And you say you love the poor. What is going on with you? What is going on with you? Zambian people. There is over 8,000 something people that are watching me tonight. It means that you are watching and you are hearing what I'm saying. Wake up from do as I say. You cannot be controlled by it again. That time of do as I say is over. Now use your brain to vote. You are free to vote with your mind. You are free to vote with your mind. You can see what is happening with your eye. A government of the poor, a government that the poor wake up very early in the morning to go and vote for Satan, saying Satan has come for the poor. That government has gone back to the rich. Rich thieves, rich criminals, that they don't care for they don't even care for poor people. A nice country, a country that is blessed with so many natural resources. Everybody in Zambia is supposed to be getting salaries. Everyone in Zambia, whether you are working, you are not working, 17 million people, the kind of revenue that is coming in Zambia, everyone was supposed to be getting salaries. But few people are eating it. Even those people in PF, there are so many people in PF, cadres in PF, those that fought for SATA, those that fought with SATA, those that really love PF, they are not getting anything. It's only few people. Edgar Lungu and his friends. Those are the people that are rich. Look at his daughter, Tesila, today. Look at the daughter. Look at the president daughter, the daughter to the president, Tasila. Look, do you know how much Tasila is worth today as we are talking about? Do you know how much that girl is worth today as we are talking about? I saw some poor people that I'm fighting for insulting me. I saw some poor people that we are fighting for. Poor people. Do you know that those money they are using, those people, those your leaders, their gay friends are having houses here in South Africa. Not the wife, gay friends alone are having houses here in South Africa. They drive Range Rover, all kinds of car they want, they drive it here. It's your money. You are suffering. They are eating with their gay friends and their family. Which one among them is having a poor background? All their children are going to the best school. All their children are going to the best school. Their gay friends are flying from Dubai to here, to here, to here, up and down with your money, and you are poor. And they don't care. And they don't care. I know their gay friends here. Some of the information, they are the people that are even saying, see, and this is what he has done. Here in South Africa, they are coming to buy houses with your money. But you are hungry. Many of you, just for you to come and watch this program, you had to save your money since yesterday to buy data to come and watch this program. Why they are giving their girlfriend thousands, hundreds of thousands. The most painful part is that there are so many men and women of God in Zambia that are supposed to be a voice in Zambia. They are supposed to be Elijah in Zambia, but they have been bought and put inside the pocket of PF, or they are afraid. Who would deliver the people of Zambia if you are quiet? Joshua chapter 1 from verse 3 to 9. God said to Joshua, be strong and courageous. To say the truth is not easy. To say the truth is very hard. It's very painful. But you must say it. If you don't say it, people will perish. People of Zambia, men and women of God, what are you doing in Zambia? In your eye, things are happening. Can't you rise up and ask your leaders, where are you taking our money to? Government is saying, okay, ask yourself a question. Since PF came into power, what have they done? One tangible thing they have done. I'm not talking about building road. Hello? Building the road also is waste, because if the road is supposed to cost 1 million, they will tell you it has cost 1 billion. There is nothing you can do. That is the PF. I know them. I'm not talking about what happened yesterday. I know if PF, this phone, this phone can be 10,000 kwacha. For PF to buy it, they will say this thing here is 100,000. That's how they behave. That's how they behave. The road they are saying they are building, how much is it? Eh? Eh? And we are building a road, 20 billion. In other country, that thing is not even up to 500 million. And people are clapping. Our government is working. What are they working? A government that is working is not supposed to use money to build the road. No, the road is already there. What are you building road for? A government that is working is supposed to be doing industries. Build industries that employs your people. Build industries that employs the poor. From what you are selling from that industry, you pay back your loan. Now you have built the road. What are you benefiting from the road? Nothing. You cannot even pay back the debt. That is why Zesco today, very soon, Chinese will take it. Mark my word. Zesco, very soon, it will go to Chinese. Because you cannot pay the loan. Even the airport you borrowed money to build, very soon Chinese will take it. You don't love the poor. Even those big roads they are building, who is driving on them? Are the poor driving? Is it not you? You don't care for the poor. If you care for the poor, you borrow money from Eurobond. You build industries. Employ the people. Let the people work. From what they are working, they eat and feed their family. The poor rejoice. You rejoice and you pay back the loan. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you oppressing the poor? What has the poor people of Zambia that voted for you done to you? As we are talking now, your ministers are in their bed, comfortable bed, watching this program. They don't care what is happening to the poor. When they wake up, they come and talk rubbish. They don't care. Many of them have generator. When you talk about load shedding, they don't care. They look at you and say, ha, what is this? Because they have generator. They can afford the life that they want. But the poor people that voted them there, what are they doing? Zambian people, wake up. People of Zambia, wake up. I heard people putting they bring the picture of Edgar Lungu. They bring the picture of HH. They put it together. Edgar Lungu is wearing a expensive suit. HH is wearing a cheap suit. And they say, look, our president know how to dress. You are mad. Before he became president, he was a nyongo. He was a yampu. Go and check the pictures of his. Now he's using your money to wear suit. And you are happy with it. But you are the people that sees the suit of Chiluba. Sees the shoes of Chiluba. Your president is not dressing well with your suit and you're happy with it. Are you okay? What type of human being are you? Zambian people, wake up. Zambian people, wake up. I don't even know the MPs, these opposition MPs you have in your country. I don't know what they are doing. If they are wise, why are they leaving everything to just pass like this? Up to today, we don't know who killed Vespa. The family have cried and cried and cried. We don't know who killed him. And the president is coming up and saying, I've considered the investigation. Investigation for what? There are so many things that you need to investigate in Zambia. Sit down with your ministers. I know that they are deceiving you. Edgar, they are deceiving you. Deceived the Rupia Banda. They have gathered around you. Vultures, thieves. Vultures have gathered around you now to start deceiving you, telling you that everything is okay. They did it to Rupia Banda, and Rupia Banda cried. You will cry next year. I swear. The little time that you have today, the little time that you have now, I want you to go and make peace with your people. Make peace with your people. Make peace with your people. Embrace your people. Start loving your people. In a country where the president is making, I am talking from outside the country. I'm not in Zambia. I am very far away from Zambia. I'm not in Zambia. But over 8,000 people watching me because I'm talking about Zambia. It shows you, when you're alive, how many people do you get? 3,000, 2,000 something. It shows that they are listening to me. Majority of them are listening to me. And they know and they are fed up of what you are doing with your government. Go and make peace with them. Forget about your ministers, those people that are deceiving you. They are telling you that, let me tell you something you don't know. You say Facebook does not have influence. We are going to win in the rural area. You see, by next year. In fact, immediately this coronavirus ends, you will see that you have gone, you are done. Campaign of next year, people will campaign against you, not even political party. If people, neutral people will campaign against you because Zambian people have suffered under your rule. Under your rule, you took Zambian kwacha from 6 kwacha per dollar. 6 kwacha per dollar. Today it's going to 20 kwacha per dollar. 20 kwacha per dollar. Edgar, 20 kwacha per dollar. And if I were you, I would actually resign. I will resign. I will resign because I've messed up everything. Tell me what is working in Zambia. What is working in Zambia? Is Zesco working? Zesco has been destroyed. Are you talking about the Ministry of Health? You heard it for yourself. You don't have vehicles. If you don't have vehicles, do you have medicine? Are you talking about the road? Even the road you are saying you have built for the people of Zambia. Fake road. Poor quality road. They are already destroyed. Tell me what is working in Zambia as we are talking now. Talk about food. Meal now is who can afford it? If a whole you as a president is buying meal at 400 kwacha per bag. If I hold you as the president, your own media, your ZNBC reported that you bought a bag of meal at 400 kwacha. Oh. Then you see that things are bad in Zambia. You donated 100 bags of meal at the cost of 40,000 kwacha. Meaning one bag is 400 kwacha. Clap your hand for yourself, His Excellency. Nyongo party. Mugu party. Visionless leadership. Scatter leadership. Confused leadership. You said, your people said that they bought meal, 100 bags of meal at 40,000. Meaning one bag of meal, His Excellency, is equal to 400 kwacha. Anyway, I don't know, maybe that meal is the bread of life that Jesus was talking about in the Bible, to say if you eat it, you will never be hungry again. Maybe that is the meal you bought. If that's not the case, you have, His Excellency, let me tell you something. His Excellency, you have failed. It's like you have lost control of everything. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. Believe me, 90% of Zambian people are crying. Don't be deceived by your minister who are telling you that you are popular in the rural area. No. Let me tell you something you don't know. Last election, I know how we won it. I know what happened. And I know how many votes that you have used to win it. Even in your party today, how many people are behind you? Something is going to happen. Oh. His Excellency, you are being deceived. Oh. They are telling you that you are going to win from the rural area. Youths of Zambia will campaign against you. I swear. Youth, I'm not talking about UPND, I'm not talking about DA, I'm not talking about NDC, I'm not talking about UNIP. Youth themselves will go to the villages and campaign and tell the people to say, what we are suffering in the cities beyond what you can see. You have failed. Agree that you have failed because there is nothing working. People are watching me. It was almost 8,000, over 8,000 people watching me at once. The whole Zambia is listening to me. Even the people that will share this post after this broadcast, everyone is listening to me. You need to wake up. Make peace with people. How can a whole ZNBC report that president donated 40 bags to 10 bags of meal at the cost of 40,000? Zambian people, that is how they do. If they make a road that will cost 20,000, they will tell you it's 20 million. That's what they do. I told you they are confused. They cannot even hide anything. If you listen very carefully, you will see that everywhere PF, they are dissolving. They are dissolving. They are dissolving. They are dissolving. They don't know what to do. Today they have dissolved in Chingola what PF leadership dissolved. Everywhere dissolved. They are scattered. They don't know what to do. Confusion has entered. Godfather is blowing them with hot air and they are dancing to his tune. And nobody will change it. I told you that no matter, even if you go to any witch doctor you go to, and say, I want you to undo this thing, that witch doctor will die. I swear, so long as Africa is concerned, when it comes to supernatural power, we are number one. Godfather is number one. Olumba is coming down. Ikanka is coming down. Those people bow to Godfather. You are nothing. Even if you go to India and to Lord Shiva will tell you to go back and make peace. I'm telling you, you know everything that I'm talking about. Try it. Go to India. Go to Lord Shiva and say, I want you to come to Africa. And Lord Shiva will tell you that go back there and make peace. And to make peace with me, it can never happen. Instead, I shoot myself. I kill myself. Instead of me to make peace with PF, I kill myself. I rather die than to make peace with you. Because people are suffering because of you. People are suffering because of you. All of you that are stealing money from the poor, you are stealing money from the poor, you are stealing money from the poor because you don't go to those hospitals when you are sick. When you are sick, you don't go to those hospitals. That's why you are saying there is no car. The car that was there was used for another thing. A whole province that's supposed to have about 20 cars. What are you doing with the money that is being donated? Don't be surprised that those monies are already looted, distributed among few people, not even everybody. If everyone in PF is eating at least, but only few greedy people, they are the people that are eating. They are the people that are eating. Only few people, they are the people that are eating. And you think people will vote for you. Do as I say is gone. It's not working. Since I told you that do as I say is gone in Zambia, even if you don't believe Seer one, even if you don't believe me, even if you look at me, I know that many of you that are watching me, you don't understand anything. You are innocent. What we did in Zambia was beyond. Oh my God. What we did in Zambia was beyond. Even if you don't believe me, since I came out and said there will be confusion, I've taken my do as I say from them. Tell me what is happening in PF. Is PF not disorganized and scattered and confused? Totally disorganized and confused. Totally disorganized and confused. How can a whole president of a nation, somebody died, he didn't say anything. After this program, go to his page and check. It was only when I posted something to say I'm coming live to address the issue of Iyan, that's when he went and post something and start blaming the Ministry of Health for negligence. But he was quiet. If I was quiet, he was still going to be quiet because nobody's talking in Zambia. Everyone is quiet in Zambia. The so-called men of God. The problem is that men of God in Zambia are all of them the very, very useless set of people. They are only good at collecting offering, only good at collecting tithe. Immediately the president made a mistake to say the church is open. They have already started. Why are they starting? Because of offering. The poor people that will give you that offering are the people that you're supposed to defend. You are supposed to be their voice. You are supposed to speak for them. You are supposed to stand and defend their rights. But you are not saying anything. Anywhere Edgar Lungu pass, amen. He called for national prayer, amen. How can Edgar Lungu call for national prayer? For what? Does he love God? Does he love God? If he loves God, under his leadership, there is mysterious 48 houses. Tell us the owner. Are you telling me you don't know the owner? Few months ago, this financial intelligence, they released the report. Up to today, the people whose name I mentioned there, nothing has been done. That report is hidden. And after you come and call for national prayer, why are you playing with God? Why are you joking with God? That is why Christianity is useless. It's rubbish. It's nonsense. If people like this will come and call for national prayer, which God is going to answer that prayer? Eh? Men of God, I'm talking to you. All of you are watching me right now. What are you doing about your children? What are you doing about your children? Your children are dying. Your children are carrying a very, very complicated thing inside the bus. And all of you are quiet. None of you is talking about it. And tomorrow you call yourself men of God. You are cowards. All of you men and women of God in Zambia, cowards. Useless. You are just there to find money to eat. You are just there to find money to eat, nothing else. You don't know what it means to say, these are my children. I am talking from South Africa because my children in Zambia are crying. How about you that is in South Africa? What are you doing about it? You are all quiet. If it's about come and give offering, come and collect, you will run, you will be the first. You will be the first. But the president, it took a foreigner that you call me, like many of you are saying, it's a foreigner. It took a foreigner to speak for the president to respond. But you are there. Tomorrow, how are they going to respect you? Wake up, nobody will kill you. Zambia belongs to you. Zambia does not belong to PF. Zambia does not belong to Edgar Lungu. Zambia does not belong to few people in Zambia. Few people that are accessing the wealth. Zambia belongs to people of Zambia. It is time to rise up and get it out. From the time they took over, everything scattered. Nothing is working. Tell me one thing that is working. Tell me one thing, one like this that is working in Zambia since PF took over. Mention one thing. Even if you are a PF, you are in PF now, you are in PF. One thing, comment one thing that your government has done. Tell me that they have done the road and ask them how much was that road. They cannot do anything unless their pocket will be filled up. They can't. Nothing. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. Wake up. I am the voice to the voiceless. I love the people of Zambia. That's why I'm talking to you. You can see anytime I want to speak to people of Zambia, many Zambians pay attention more than when the president is talking. This shows you that the president has lost relevancy. People are not listening to him. Why? Because people are crying. Next year it will be something else. You will be disgraced out of power. Unless now he starts making peace with the people of Zambia. Those money that ministers are stealing, those money that cadres are stealing, how can a cadre have the right to go and dig gold? What, 30 million rand? Why they are poor people in Zambia? Why not use that money and start building schools for people of Zambia? Start buying vehicles for the hospital so that tomorrow you will not say there is no vehicles. Edgar Lungu, reduce the salaries of the ministers. Ministers are more like men and women of God now. They are not doing anything. They are not working. Reduce their salaries. And they start paying the people that are working in the hospital handsomely. Start paying them a lot of money. Let them have the morale to go and work. Imagine this boy carrying something sophisticated like this and the entering a bus. Edgar Lungu, if he was your son, why are you going to allow it? Chilufia Chitalu, if he was your son, why are you going to allow it? Can you allow your son to suffer the way that boy suffered and died a painful death? People are suffering in Zambia. Doctors and nurses increase their salary because they are taking risk right now, a risk that you cannot take. Those of you that are saying Chilufia Chitalu is working, you are fools. You are not wise. It's not working anything. You only wake up, come persuade and go to TV and start talking. You can do that. Anybody can do that. It's a camera freak person. It's not working anything. If it's working, you would have known that there is no vehicle to transport those things. And you would have bought it. And they have bought it. Edgar Lungu, I know that you are watching me now. I know that your people will show you this video. I know that all of you are watching. All you have to do, please reduce the salary of your ministers. In fact, some of those ministries that don't have relevance, provincial ministries, Ministry of Religion Affairs, abolish those ministries. Use the money. And they pay the nurses and pay them handsomely because they are taking risk. Everyone is in their house sleeping right now. Everyone is not exposed to COVID. Those people are there. They left their family behind. They are working. They are crying. Some of them, you are not even paying them. If they were your children, were you going to allow them to carry those things in a bus? Edgar Lungu, fear God. Even if you don't fear anything, fear God. Fear God, fear God, even if you don't fear anything. Can you allow your son to carry such a dangerous material inside the bus? If your son was in that bus, were you going to allow him to go along with such a thing? Why are you heartless? Edgar and Chitalu and Doraslia and your friends, why are you heartless to the people of Zambia? What did they do to you to deserve this? What did they do to deserve this? This type of a thing has never happened. It has never happened in the world. United Nations, they are watching. America is watching. There is over 8,000 people that are watching. All of them are hearing. The money they are donating to Zambia, I don't know what Zambian government is doing with it. Zambian government is allowing doctors and nurses, the people, the clinical officers to carry COVID sample in a public transport. Who has ever heard this? And many of you, if you are still supporting PF, if you are still supporting PF, I don't know what is wrong with you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You can see, even you, there are many cadres that are supporting PF. Edgar, they send me a message. Papa, we need miracle money. Miracle money will kill you. Because you don't want to wake up. Papa, please help me with talk time. Talk time, it will kill you. because you are supporting someone who is stealing your money and you are continuing supporting them. If you are a PF person and they are watching this clip and you are still supporting PF in what PF is doing, you are not wise. Their dear friends are living a very good life. Look at even okay, you are watching me now. Let me tell you something that you don't know. The Bible says, Jesus himself said, what you want others to do for you, do it for others. If Chilifia Tayalo was having a child like that, and that child is a clinical officer, was he going to allow him to carry such a thing and take such risk when it was reported that clinical officers are being exposed to COVID? He was not going to allow it. In fact, most of them, their children are not even coming outside the gate. They are protected. All their children are protected. All their children are protected. They protect their children like eggs. But they send other people's children, expose other people's children to go and die. Let me tell you the truth. All of you that are stealing in Zambia, all you politicians that are stealing money that is meant for people of Zambia, I'm telling you today, you want to bank that money for your children will be useless. I seal it in Godfather. Your children will be useless because you want other people's children to die. Your children will be useless. Your children will be porn stars. Your children will be prostitutes. Your children will be thieves. Your children will never be useful. I curse you this night. Idiots. Thieves. Feel pity for Zambian people. Feel pity for the poor people. Sata is crying. Sata's spirit is not resting in peace. Anywhere he is crying. Anywhere he is crying. Anywhere he is crying. He can't believe what is happening. You don't know, Edgar. The problem with you is that they have deceived you with the Bible. I see you pretending like you are a Christian and you like to read Bible. And according to the Bible, they says when you die, your spirit to go to heaven or go to hell. But it's a big lie. Spirit does not die. Spirit is alive. Spirit is everywhere. Whatever you are doing, Satan spirit is watching you. All of you in PF, all the thieves, even those people that were fighting Satan, and when Satan died, they came to PF. You think that you are wise. Satan is watching you, and the spirit is going to haunt you. It will haunt you and haunt you and haunt you until you become useless. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. His spirit is alive. What he fought for poor people. That's why I was telling HH the other day, Satan was never, he was not a suit person. Even if he was wearing suit, he was a person that was always going to be with the poor, try to know what is going on with the poor. He was a person that wanted to develop Zambia because of poor people. But today, rich people have taken over the government. Somebody like Dorasilia, they are the people running government. They are the people running government. The people that understand the vision of Satan are the people suffering now. They are all crying. They are all crying. They are all crying. Only few people are the ones enjoying the wealth of Zambia. Zambian people, ask yourself a question. The how many $1 billion you got from, how many $1 million you got from Eurobond? What did they do with it? What did they do with it? What did they do with it? Finished. All the money that is coming into Zambia, everyone is donating towards this thing. Where is it going? Few people. Everybody now want to steal. Everyone, anything they learn. It's like Zambia now is for is now a dead meat. Every vulture want to come and eat. Every vulture want to come and eat. Nobody has the heart for the people again. Nobody has the heart for the people. And you think Satan will leave you alone. They have told you that Satan is gone. Forget about Satan. Human being never gone. What dies is the body. The spirit never dies. The spirit is watching. If spirit dies, many of you have dreamed and you saw a dead person in the dream. It means the spirit is alive and still roaming around. Satan will hunt all of you. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because you are stealing and banking the money abroad for your children will be useless. I'm telling you. Because you are stealing and want other people's children today, your children will be porn stars. They will make pornography. The whole world will see their shame. The whole world will see their shame. The whole world will see their nakedness. Because you don't care for the poor, God will not care for you. God will not care for you. If people talk in Zambia, you harass them with police. And even police wake up. Even many of you, when I was in Zambia there, I know what I was doing for you. See, I need money, I give you. You don't even get enough salary. But God, they are using you. If not because I spoke, today, Boman Lusambo was still going to be on the street with police beating people. Since I spoke, he became quiet. He doesn't move around with police again. Police, you have become a nyongo. Any kada will call you, come, you come. You don't know that your right is to defend your people, not to defend politicians. The people that you are supposed to defend is the people that politicians are using you to beat. What is wrong with you? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Those of you that don't love Siawan. What? How does that concern me? I don't want you to love me. I don't need love. I have too much love already. People that love me are uncountable. At the end of everything, those love don't buy me food. Those love don't give me, don't pay my bill. Those love don't do anything for me. What do I need it for? Many of you hate me. Siawan, you hate me, you hate Siawan, not because I did something bad to you. You hate me because of my belief. Because I have supernatural power, Abi. That's why you hate me. I never stole from you. And you call me Satanist because I have supernatural power. What did John chapter 10 verse 10 say? The devil come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Anyone that is stealing your resources, that is the devil. That is the PF. Devil come to steal, kill. Anyone that is killing you, the people that sacrifice this young Ian now, they are the devil. Look at the arrogancy of your health minister saying it's normal. We have been doing it before. What kind of foolishness is this? What kind of stupidity is that? Anyone that kills innocent people is the devil. Destroy. Devil come to destroy. Devil come to destroy. Who has destroyed your economy? Your economy was booming. Zambia was doing very, very well. I remember before I left Zambia, it was $1 per 6 rand. Zambia economy was good. I remember those days when I received my money here and we changed it. It was a lot of money, millions upon millions. And people in South Africa say, Zambian currency is correct. I say yes. Today, I cannot even boast about it again. Economy is destroyed beyond repair. Edgar, what are you doing? Why you don't just resign? Why you don't just resign? Why you don't just, for the sake of people will clap for you, why you don't just resign? Things are going from bad to worse every day, bad to worse, and you are still a president. What are you presidenting for? Take what you have gotten and resign. I am advising you because next year, believe me, HH is saying we are not going to arrest. We are not going to arrest the politicians. HH, my brother, Bali. Let me tell you, I am like a chameleon. I don't have friends. Believe me, I know the reason why I want you to enter and deliver the people of Zambia. But if you go and mess up, if you go and become like Edgar Lungu, you will leave. Believe me, there will be by-election, I swear, upon Godfather. I'm telling you. When the moment they give you power, arrest everyone that stole. Arrest them. Arrest them. The reason why presidents of Africa are stealing, they are stealing with impunity, is because they know that by the time they leave power, nothing will happen. That's why they are stealing. If you arrest them, believe me, you will send a note. People will stop stealing. You are saying no one will go to prison. If that be the case, my brother, you must forget it. You must, they have stolen. Whatever they have stolen, they must bring them back. All those money they have stolen, they must bring them back. Those money is for the poor people. They must return the money back to the poor people. You must arrest them and put them in prison and return all those money they are banking abroad. They are building houses here in South Africa, buying houses for them and their gay friends. While people are suffering in Zambia, they must sell those houses and return money back to Zambia. Believe me, they must return those money back to Zambia. They cannot stay and go free of charge. They cannot be like President Rupia Banda. No! Such rubbish cannot be entertained. If Sata was alive, Rupia Banda was not going to be walking on the street like that. Sata seized his property, and today he got everything back. And even from getting the thing back, he still had the heart to open a hand and receive a pension house. For what? Pension house with all the money that you have. The son of Rupia Banda was here in South Africa, running up and down, hiding, because he was being investigated in Zambia. At the end of every day, the case is dead, natural. The case is dead. Which one is your church even? Who is your pastor even? Every day you post a scripture and people go to your page and say, amen. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. They are deceiving you. Believe me. Satan. You know Satan. People have deceived you. People have said, people in the thing may not vote for you, but people in the rural will vote for you. You forget that everyone that is watching this video, we already over 8,000 people that are watching this video. Everyone that is watching video, they have their own families also. And their families are in the villages. Let me tell you something you don't know. This election that is coming, youths will take the responsibility of going to the bushes to campaign and remove you because they are suffering. As I conclude, that young man that died, that clinical officer that died, maybe that is the only breadwinner in the family. And maybe they spent millions upon millions to train him to become what he is today. That may be the only eye that the family is using to see. And because of thief, negligence, because of greediness, that guy has died. And that guy has been wasted. And it took me writing something before you go and sympathize with him, claiming that it has pained you. It has not pained you. If it has pained you, if really you value life, today would have known the killers of Vespa. Those people were supposed to be snoring in the prison together with Dorasilia. You would have known the killers of Ruth Mbandu. You would have known the killer of Mapenzi. How many of them will I mention? Do you value life? You don't. If you do, believe me, if you really value life, doctors and nurses were going to be rejoicing now. Their salaries was going to be increased. You should have reduced the salaries of your ministers. Reduce it by 50%. Use the rest and pay people that are working in the hospital, increase their salaries, increase their salary. Ministry like Ministry of Religious Affairs, Provincial Ministry. By now, you should have cut them off. Use the money and pay doctors and nurses. Those people are risking their lives. They are risking their life. They are risking their life. But nobody cares. Chilufia, what is his name? Chilufia Chitalo. He's in his comfortable bed, sleeping and snoring. Tomorrow he wake up and comb his hair and come to TV. We have 20 cases today and people will clap. He's working hard. Working hard for what? If that is if that is what you mean by working hard as a minister, then everybody would have been a minister. In fact, as we are talking today, you would have employed more workers, hospital workers. You would have employed more workers, employ more clinical personnel. Let us fight this COVID if you love your people. But you can't do it. You can't do it. You are sleeping in a comfortable bed. You don't even care. The reason why I love Sata is that even when Sata was a president, he was able to sneak out from State House to go to the poor people and ask poor people what is going on. What is happening here? What is going on? And he hears the truth from poor people. That's why he was able to fire Winter Kabimba. That's why he was able to fire people like Kaiser Zulu and the rest of them. But you can't do it. You are too comfortable. I know you when you were not president. I know the kind of things you were wearing. I know the kind of people you were mingling with. Today, things have changed. You now dress well more than Chiluba. I think your suit now is more expensive than Chiluba suits. But Chiluba was persecuted for those suits. And you are wearing them today. And people are clapping for you that you are dressing well. Listen, people that love you will tell you the bitter truth. People that love you will tell you the bitter truth. But people that hate you will tell you that everything is okay. They did it to Rupia Banda. Where is Rupia Banda today?
In case you've missed out on this video is about Ian Matambo, the lab technician that was involved in a car crash. Also, do check out President Magufuli as he is trying by all means to make sure that the people of Tanzania have COVID-19 medication. And then I also have a surprise in this video. Please check out my content. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button and follow me on all social media platforms at lilymutamztv.